house again to set the pack of bed. The ladies and gentlemen, front, the left, right. We back again. Who is it? Nigga Hurricane Hood News and Reviews bringing you in the house again. Yeah, we going back again, back, and we going back again, back, and we going back again for the very first time. The where we get the right checks, the right rhymes. Let's go. Shouts out to everybody. HHN Special Report. And hope everybody having a cool day. Hope everybody having a cool day. Hope everybody having a cool afternoon, cool evening, and a cool night. We have entered the winter solstice. What is the coldest? Cold is like a motherfucker. It's like motherfucking 21 degrees in Detroit. Shouts out to everybody. But shout out to everybody in their respective time zones and they good weather. You know, if they got some good weather. I know it's cold over here in the States, over here in the Midwest. Detroit. But we'll get up to a song, then we about to get off to a little bit of news. We ain't gonna try to be here too long. But shouts out to everybody. Let's play some new shit real quick. Me and Relentless.
Jordan Akron, Hurricane, Relentless. Same, man. Smooth and soulful right here, man. Bringing real hip hop back. You know, from the D, already, all the way to the TX. Yeah, WA. Hurricane and Relentless.
Hurricane and Relentless. Yeah, man, we came from the trenches. Enemies put up your defenses, leaving you defenseless. Yeah, man, we dashed over fences. Had to take you out in an instant. Evaporated, leave the whole city dilapidated. Politicians might get decapitated. It's sad to say it. Revolution, my rebel shooting, we been pursuing, hopping out the sky like we paratrooping, you never grouping. It's so amusing, ripping into this cold music. Shit sound like the soundtrack of an old movie, but this reality, no need for formalities. Whipping your ass, not with fatality. Hurricane and Relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Time to hit you one more time. Look, Hurricane and Relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Time to hit you one more time.
You know the rhymes is hardcore. Feeling they want more. Rock solid and pure cane. Fresh kill coat. We about to redefine the culture. Cause vultures they get the rope.
Salute, Jordan.
On our side. Shit like some poke. I'm short to WA all the way to the Texas. We trying to unite our people just like BMF. It ain't nothing but trill bars. Every flowing express. We need the crumbs for the bombs. Still we taking the rest like a muff. We dropping bombs. We ain't making no threats. No motherfuckers just some rookies in the presence of vets. They squeeze these busters long enough. You know they bound to confess. Go to jail to get some clout just so they out possess. I'm content with the underground and all the real ones here. Do this music for therapy. I ain't chasing no deal. I ain't an industry puppet. I give a fuck how they feel. Born rebel with a cause. I'ma fight to the end. And they ain't caught up in facades or the bullshit dreams. In the world, but I ain't of it. Hate it, like it, or love it. Tweaking your labor budget. But you ain't feeling no pressure. Real corporate oppression. Hurricane gone.
Hurricane and Relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. Hurricane and Relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. We the baddest, better witness the madness. Bringing the hip hop to the masses with these classics. Fuck the haters that talk shit, they know we greater. Sing the song to the maker if they touch on paper. Infiltrators and perpetrators, we gotta slay them. They the FBI, I see you fucking haters. I know you watching me, should just watch the economy. And so I gotta be new leader of this monopoly. Ain't no stopping me, I'm the hurricane, hot commodity. Truth can't be marketed, your soul, they will abolish me. Tell you honestly, must acknowledge me, fuck the mockery, fuck the government, yo, this my new philosophy, everybody can know it, hear it then when I flow it, flowing like an ocean with all the weed that I'm smoking, flow is from the gifted, hurricane and relentless, ready for whatever, give you the business, we on the mission, hurricane and relentless, gotta grab your hearts and minds, hit you with these hardcore rhymes, let me hit you one more time, hurricane and relentless, gotta grab your hearts and minds. hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. Hurricane, they're relentless. 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 One more time.
Salute, Jordan. What up, dude? Salute, everybody. What's good?
Where we going now, now? Where we going now? Where we going now, now? Where we going now? Where we going now, now? Where we going now?
Going up to the White House, start a revolution. Formulate the intrusion, and then we get the shooting. Then we looting everything up in the fucking building. Do it with the four foes, leaving your heads missing. Feds bitching, cause they know I made it out alive. Prophesied, I'm sending souls to the other side. Sitting high, smoking weed, sipping, feeling fine. Got another mission to do, go hop in the ride. Time to ride to a black site and eliminate. Got the phone time weapon, make you disintegrate. Integrate through the mainframe, we got the states. Feeling great, and guess we made it out without a trace. Gotta say, it is time for us to operate. Stop the hate, come together, shoot a cop today. Gotta slay every enemy standing in my way. Slow motion, expose a bitch as I walk away.
Where we going now, now? Where we going now? Where we going now, now? Where we going now? Where we going now, now? Where we going now? Where we going now, now? Where we going now?
Fuck the separatists, we can settle this, no disparaging. Fuck your arrogance, I'm the new domestic terrorist. Got a gun, I'ma air out this in your parents, bitch. All you evil bloodlines is an embarrassment. From the caravan, I'm dressing like a Samaritan. Sneaking through the crowd on Assassin's Creed. Are you prepared for this? With the kid to play, started quick, then I walk away. Then I came to the rooftop and smoke a J. Got a bigger blade, came here to decapitate. If you work for the government, see it's out of fate. All you niggas fake, all you do is fucking hate. Trap your ass in my dimension, you will not escape. Time to case to a mission and go and case the place. Break your face and drive away, yo, like in the state. It's a getaway, never gonna put the brick away. On my way to a place I hack your shit today. We are in control. It's time to lock and load. At the mission control. Tell me where do we go? Where do we go? Lock and load. Let the bullets go. Hey. Where do we go?
Where we are going? 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 Tell me. Won't you stand up for something? Yeah, it's just the people say we want revolution. Talk about freedom in the streets again. They're tired of the chains. They're tired of the illusion.
Salute, Jordan.
Tired of losing. But they come from within.
Dropping hits.
But I can feel it in the air tonight. A storm is blooming with truth and light. Everybody started crying for change to begin. Yeah. But they tell me now, they say they wanna be free once again. But are they ready? Are they ready, my friend? Are they ready? Hey, to stand through the fire, through the pain, to rise like the sun after the rain. Yeah. They say they want a revolution again, but are they ready to be free again? Are they ready? You can shout it loud, you can raise your hand, but freedom takes more than a simple demand. Yeah, yeah. Are you ready, 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 ready? 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 Tell me, are you ready? Tell me, are you ready? Come on, people. Come on, people. Come on. Come on. Come on, people.
Come on, people, we getting ready for revolution. That's the government, you know what the heck we doing. This the movement, making you feel it through the music. Can't refute it, you can't dispute it, you looking stupid. Bitch, our rulers blow up your view if you see you looping. Pulling off in the coupe and banging the hottest music. Apocalyptic, dangerous when I pop the clipping. Stop and listen, killing all of my opposition. Top position, general of my rebel mission. It's a clearance, government gon' be disappearing. Do you hear it? Gunshots, exploding remnants. Flying cards and body parts, they all descending. From the sky, they mortified, my sword design. Connect that bitch with my nine, got it electrified. Now I'm a character, government, I ain't scared of you. Yeah, we got prepared for you, blowing up your area.
Salute. Shouts out to everybody. You already know what it is. Got a couple things. Some wild shit. We're gonna be all over the place with this one.
Can you please let me out my room, please? Can you please let me out my room? Can you please let me out my room?
How about some please let me out my room?
Right now she's blocking me in my room. Excuse me.
Bro, no. Can you please hear me out? Like, I'm
What you mean?
sorry.
No.
You're being disrespectful.
What do you mean? No.
Hey, you're doing the most of
I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to put your stuff in us
So
so
you
you
want to
can
be
leave.
with
I'm
another
not.
bitch? It's already set up when I wasn't cheating on you.
No, bro. I'm not saying none of that. I just asked you to leave. I just asked you to leave.
Look at this person.
So, like, what's your reason on, like,
Next video.
You literally don't even understand. You make $32 an hour. What is that? What is $32 an hour?
$32 an hour?
You have a little job, a little blue collar job, making $32 an hour.
That's not
Who wants
good
that?
enough
Who
for
wants
you?
a man like that? No, you will never be good.
I literally
You
work
wasted
my
all my
ass
time. You
off.
promised me literally so much when we got married, and
I
look,
work
there's
my
nothing. I don't care what you do for me. You will never be enough. I'm done with you. If you want a divorce, get the divorce. But I will never, like, you will just never be on my level. I'm on a whole different level than you. Do you not realize that $32 an hour?
5 years of marriage down the drain because she want to be on Tinder.
No, I'm on Tinder because there's people that have more money.
You're really entitled. You're entitled.
Okay, I'll be entitled.
Why do cheaters cheat? Let me ask you something. With how hard it is to find someone compatible, someone who understands you, someone who can communicate, grow, build, and endure conflict, why would anyone cheat? I want you to really think about that, because it sounds insane when you think about it. You finally find someone who fits you, emotionally, mentally, sexually, and instead of protecting that connection, you risk it. You risk your health, you risk their health, you risk your home, you risk your children, you risk your reputation. And the part that really messes with people's heads is this: you smile in their face, lay next to them, say I love you, step out, go cheat, lay up under somebody else, and come back like it never happened. So the question isn't, why do cheaters cheat? The deeper question is, how does a human being split themselves into two like that? They'll make, obviously, a lot of excuses. They'll say things like, I wasn't being treated right. My partner didn't notice me. They weren't changing. I deserved better. I got bored. It just happened. But let's be clear here, guys. Those aren't reasons, those are excuses. In stories you tell yourself so you can feel clean while doing something dirty. Let's be real. Because if you're being honest, the truth is more simple than that, and it's very uncomfortable. Biologically, humans are not monogamous by default. It's not something we're born with. It's something we agree to, social construct. Look at how humans behave when they're single. They date multiple people at once, talk to multiple people at once, we sleep with multiple people, and nobody calls that immoral. Why? Because instinctively, humans know that they are polygamous. If humans were truly monogamous by nature, cheating wouldn't even be a temptation. You wouldn't even need to justify it. Right. You wouldn't need to make excuses. The desire wouldn't exist. You don't excuse yourself to breathe, right? You don't rationalize hunger, do you? You're hungry because your body's designed to eat, and desire works the same way. But let me add something crucial, because this is where people oversimplify the conversation. Humans are not simply polygamous or monogamous. They're duly wired. We operate with two competing biological systems at the same time. The first is the mating drive. This system is driven primarily by dopamine, and dopamine is responsible for novelty, attraction, anticipation, and reward. It lights up when you like something. It doesn't care about commitment or consequences, and this is why attraction doesn't shut off when a relationship begins. The brain does not deactivate that dopamine simply because a social agreement has been made. The second system is the attachment system. This system is driven largely by oxytocin and vasopressin. These chemicals create bonding, trust, emotional safety, and the feeling of home. These two systems evolve for different purposes. The mating drive promotes reproduction and novelty. The attachment system promotes stability, cooperation, and long-term survival. And here's the key point. These systems can operate at the same time. And that's why a person can be bonded to one person while still experiencing attraction to someone else. Neurologically, those experiences are not mutually exclusive. And this is why cheating is psychologically complex. If humans were only polygamous, cheating wouldn't involve secrecy or guilt. And if humans were only monogamous, desire wouldn't wander at all. But we're both. As the Bhagavad Gita says, the senses are so strong and turbulent that they can carry away the mind even of the wise. Desire itself is not evil, it's information. Almost no animals are sexually exclusive. Even animals that pair bond still experience attraction outside of the bond, especially under stress or opportunity. But here's where humans differ from animals. Animals do not lie. A fox doesn't pretend it is loyal to the fox. The lion doesn't pretend it's loyal to the lionesses. Humans do something different. We promise and we hide. And that's where cheating stops being biological and becomes ethical. Cheating doesn't happen because people feel desire. Everyone feels desire. Cheating happens when desire meets entitlement, low discipline. I should be able to have this and keep what I already have. And entitlement requires secrecy, 2 lives, 2 realities. One person living in 2 different lives and one person telling the truth. And this is why cheating hurts so deeply. Not because of the sex, but because attachment, the safety was violated. The Buddha taught craving is the root of suffering, not desire. Okay? Craving. From a scientific standpoint, cheating is what happens when the brain's reward system overrides the attachment system. And this happens in the prefrontal cortex, part responsible for impulse control, ethics, and long-term thinking. It fails to regulate behavior. And this isn't a lack of love, it's a failure of discipline, honesty, and self-regulation. Monogamy is not something you feel, it's something you practice. Okay? There's a proverb that says, better is the one who can rule his spirit than one who can take a whole city. If you feel attraction to someone, that doesn't make you a villain. It makes you human. But lying about it, hiding it, endangering people emotionally and physically, destroying homes while pretending to be innocent, that's where the damage is done. Cheaters, they ain't monsters. They people who want the benefits of commitment without the cost of honesty. Imagine a lion who wants a pride, but wants to hunt alone. So why do cheaters cheat? It's not because they're evil. It's not because they are broken. It's because they refuse to face the truth about themselves. They choose deception over discipline. Now tell me, what do you think? Does this truth make you uncomfortable? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We grow by telling the truth, family. Again, follow me.
Yep. Try to grow by telling the truth. Throw that out there for people that's going through it, people that's trying to get over it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're going to be all over the place with this one. Shouts out to everybody. And my thoughts on it is fucking clear. Find someone that's on the same level as you and try to grow with them. And if they be on some self-sabotage and shit, that's on them. They want to stay in the past, that's on them. If they choose addiction over you or alcoholism over you, that's on them. Let them do their own fucking thing. Just keep it rolling. Find someone that's just like you. My mission still stands. Shout out to Big Dog Philly OG. What's good? What's good? What's good? Find someone that's like you, so someone you can grow with, you know, and live happily ever after. Create your own reality. Fuck the government. If they come on your lane, you shoot them. For real, for real. But cheating is all about discipline. You got to discipline yourself. Some motherfuckers want their cake and eat it too, and all this other bullshit. I think you just tell your motherfucker partner the truth, and everything, won't have to be a fucking problem. And everything else will be on them. It'll be a them problem. Like, okay, you are going through some internal shit. Don't have nothing to do with me. You have to get over your past or whatever the fuck. But, the shit pisses me off. It's like how motherfuckers just can't get over some shit that's supposed to be got over. But I guess the psychological damage, because motherfuckers be staying with niggas for years, knowing that they cheating, knowing that they abusive, and it'll just like fuck up for the next guy. So it's like, fuck it. Just because you've been fucked over by the next guy is going to make it hard for me. Okay, fuck you. Let me just keep it rolling and find someone that's going to be on my level, because I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to fucking give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay optimistic. Because I know it, like, it gotta be a motherfucking chick that's ready to shoot the government with me. It gotta be. Y'all remember the movie, motherfucker? I mean, not the movie, but the show Burn Notice. The ex-girlfriend, she was ready to shoot everybody. Give me something like that. Give me something that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Not the actual chick from the Burn Notice show, but like someone with that personality, but like still, still be a woman, when it comes to like the feminine part, but like, like when it's time to shoot, she'll shoot. Like one of them femme fatale girls. Give me a badass Russian assassin chick. But real shit. My last contingency plan, shit, I wouldn't mind stacking up my bread and going to the goddamn Philippines, getting the fuck away. They throwing Filipino ass like there's like find your date and the wife in the Philippines. I'm seeing those ads now. So I'm like, I already was talking about it, going there to chill any fucking way, but to go there to stay, be phenomenal. It's 56 degrees in Georgia. Nigga, I think we like 31 degrees over here in Detroit. 31 degrees. You know what I wish it was, though? I wish it was 96 degrees in the shed. We hot, oh yeah, in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade. We hot in the shade. I don't know why I thought about that. It was a class. I forgot who made that song. I know it's a dog ass Jamaican group. Oh, I forgot the name of that damn group. But what's the next one?
They've been accused of unaliving the sugar daddy, and after they unalived him, they cut off his thumb so they can continue to use his Cash App. Now you see why I call them demon seeds? Just demon.
Yeah, two chicks murked their sugar daddy, cut off his thumb to keep using his Cash App. Yes, y'all heard that right. Y'all did not hear no bullshit. Y'all heard that correctly. Murk they sugar daddy, cut off the motherfucking thumb to keep using the Cash App. God damn. Let's keep going.
Evil as hell. The dark skinned one with the red shirt on is Tiffany Gray. She is only 22 years old. Her counterpart
22
is Audrey Miller. Not 19, y'all. 19 years old. Life.
And the other one is 19 years old. So y'all 19, 22 with the intention in your hearts to kill a man and cut off the thumb to use for fingerprint analysis to get into the Cash App. Now, I know y'all probably thinking like, damn, this is some evil shit. Yes, it fucking is. It's evil as fuck. But men, you have to take accountability too. Because what you're about to hear as this story progresses, there were signs on, nigga, leave these bitches alone. But no, I'm not getting no pussy. So I'm going to keep fucking these young tenderoni things. I'm going to boast to my friends. Yes, I got this young 22 and 19-year-old. Oh, shit, you a player, Sean. You a player. Yeah, not knowing that they was going to kill you later and cut off your fucking thumb to get more access to your money. This is motherfucking evil. But at the same time, fellas, now mind you, he said sugar daddy, right? So you older than me, 53. This is why I say I make a lot of y'all old niggas look bad sometimes. Because some of y'all old cats are still acting like high school students or college frat boys. Ain't nothing wrong with feeling young and doing young shit. But this is like, yo, you fucking with the ratchet tangs that could either set you up to get murked or they're doing it themselves. This is wild. I covered a case years ago, about these two setup girls that ended up in the trunk of a car. And they was calling out for family members and shit for some help and shit. Now, why these two girls ended up in the fucking trunk of a car? You think that it's just a motherfucking kidnapping, like somebody just snatched their ass up. No. They was about to set up a guy. The guy noticed and said, oh, y'all those type of chicks. I'm going to get y'all before y'all get me. That type of shit. So instead of a nigga getting set up, they get set up and thrown in the fucking trunk. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just gone.
Salute, live, and learn. What up?
In this photo with the arrows is the victim, Faisal Tekla Miriam. He's seen there with Audrey Miller. This is on April the 1st, and this was the last time that anyone saw him. Now, thankfully, his apartment building in Washington, D.C. had plenty of cameras that was able to catch them.
Yeah, and they in Washington, D.C. Washington District of Criminals. Washington District of Cameras. Every fucking where. I call Washington, D.C. the Lion's Den. That's the Lion's Den. When I go to Washington, D.C., I'm going there to fuck some shit the fuck up. I'm not going there to chill. I might go there to fuck something real quick. Hey, baby, what's up, babe? I put your legs around my neck real quick. And then let's go blow up something. And she gonna be like, yes, baby. She gonna hand me a brisk. Like, that's brisk, baby. I don't know why I thought about that commercial. But yeah, man, give me an ex Navy SEAL chick putting CQC moves on me and shit for training. And then we go out there, I got a swollen arm and shit. Like, bitch, fuck my arm up in training. Bitch, bitch, I'm gonna shoot. You know I gotta do some John Wick moves.
And going over several days. Now,
Think about this, Jack. A 19-year-old black woman with her other mustard bad helper friend who took advantage of a sugar daddy. Well, actually, you can't really take advantage of a sugar daddy because he knows exactly what he's getting into when it comes to the money. But I'm pretty damn sure he didn't think he would get his life taken and his thumb cut off. So that's what I mean on that part right there. Imagine the viciousness. Imagine the cold-heartedness that you must feel as a woman that's not even really mature yet to willingly stab someone 21 times, as you're about to find out. 21 times. Chop off the finger so that you can have accessibility to his resources and assets. You wanted to get the sugar daddy money, but you didn't want to give him any sugar. And your little stud mustard back here for free and help you get it. That's crazy, man. But let's keep going, Jack.
it is alleged that Tiffany was the one who actually was involved with him, although police said they haven't confirmed that he was her sugar daddy. Witnesses say that he was. And how the police caught a break, in addition to the camera footage, know even who she was, I don't understand why he was still dealing with her. But let's see, last year, he filed a police report because she had stole his phone. And
last year, filed a police report, she stole his fucking phone. Wonder why? Because it got all this info in it. Strike
stole
one.
$1,800 from his Cash App. This is the victim again, Faisal Teklemariam. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, stole $1,800. On another case, yep, should have been like, bitch, I'm done with you. But you like, goddamn, that pusher is good. That's some young pusher right now.
Was 53 years old. This is some of the footage.
Salute Solo. I'm Solo in the building. Yep, honey pot operation. Yep, a thought. We're gonna call it a honey thought operation. Fucking honey thought. 2 thought pockets, 122, 119, stabbed up the sugar daddy and cut off his motherfucking thumb. Nah, that is some sad shit. But at the same time, gotta blame yourself when you filed a police report against her and she stole $1,800 from you. You should have cut that bitch off. What's the comedian that be saying, cut that bitch off? You should have cut that bitch off. But no. But nah. Didn't want to do it. Pussy was too good. And plus you had 2 of them. It was like, fuck it. I got a 22-year-old and a 19-year-old. I'm not letting this go. And nah, you're dead. Boop, dead.
The cameras are able to catch them coming and going. And they also have 3 unidentified males. They have not really figured out who they are. And they were coming and going. They stole his thumb, his phone, and electronics from his apartment, and they can't find any of that stuff. And y'all,
Gentlemen, if a woman do you wrong one time, leave that hoe alone, man. If this woman did all this stuff to this man before they plotted and schemed to take his life and his thumb to get his money, a lot of this is on him. You get what I'm saying, man? Yeah. Gotta hold this man accountable, man, for being a jerk, man. I hate that he lost his life, man. But come on, man. Seriously, though, it's messed up, man.
They use the Cash App to get Ubers, to buy liquor, and to buy weed.
Oh, wow. Yep, Cash Apps to get Ubers, liquor, weed. You know they bought some food. I'm like, here's how you know they really fucked up. Y'all ain't try to flip something? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't trying to flip nothing. They ain't trying to get a big bag and be like, we about to take over the hood type shit. Nah, none of that. No, we about to smoke, drink, fuck around, and eat. Wow. That's some scantless shit. And this is another shit that's gonna turn niggas to fucking robots now. Now the old guy's gonna get, let me get a Diana Ross. Let me get a Diana Ross. No shit. Let me get a Phyllis Hyman. Phyllis Hyman. Let me get an Aretha Franklin. You know I love some big titties in my face. Let me get the big titty Aretha Franklin vibe. It's gonna be a wrap. It's already over. It's already over, y'all. Much love, Vanta. UK correspondent. You already know what it is. Woo. Much love.
His family was trying to get a hold of him, and they couldn't reach him. Phone kept going to voicemail. So when the police did a check, they found him. Unfortunately, he had been stabbed to death, head injury, and thumb severed. You have to be some kind of evil to not only unalive a man, but to cut off his thumb after he's been unalived. Do you know how evil you have to be? This is what evil looks like. Don't forget it. All for some, what, electronics? Some weed? What? Some liquor? 19-year-old Audrey Miller, life just gone. She a waste. Yep. But fine, get your wasted behind up in jail. Anyway, she's been charged with first-degree unaliving and armed felony unaliving. She's waiting a hearing. Now, Tiffany, she is in Prince George's County. They have a warrant charging her with those same crimes as Tiffany, and she's awaiting extradition to be extradited back to District of Columbia. I've always said this to men too. I say it to men and women. Men, please be careful out here. Women, be careful out here too. But once someone steals from you, y'all, if they're gonna steal from you, there's no telling what else they're gonna do. Because once you start stealing, baby, everything else is not far behind. Y'all leave me a comment.
That's right. Now, I'm going to show you something that's even more crazy. It recently happened as yesterday.
Yeah. Once they start stealing from you, that's an open door to a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is why I'm skeptical of motherfucking, dealing with my little brother or dealing with my cousin. Because at the end of the day, nigga, I might have to motherfucker. Bop. Nigga, like, for real. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you fucking thieves. And then, still want to try to beat around the bush or, like, try to find out what I'm doing through other people. I'm like, nigga, I'm not doing shit, but I'm ready to pop your ass if you come back around me. You know what I'm saying? I had to let the shit be known. It's like, God damn, if you a thief, I can't trust you. You can't come in. It's like, they gonna give a fuck who the fuck you are. I gotta set fucking boundaries in this bitch. I gotta protect the household. I gotta protect my sister. And, and I'm worrying about motherfuckers stealing out this bitch. Nah. Go steal from those niggas that you hang out there in the streets with and see what they do. Oh yeah, they're gonna do the same thing I'm gonna do. Pop your dumb ass. So you're trying to pick and choose your targets. Well, nigga, I'm aiming at my target. Thieves, governments, feds, cops. It's like, shit, man, real shit. Once you start stealing, I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be stealing tails out my doobie ashtray. You feel me? So it's like, you can steal 4 pennies off the goddamn floor. Your ass gotta go. Blind. But you got another one.
From Moscow, where authorities say a senior Russian general has been killed by a car bomb. Lieutenant General Fanil Sarvarov was the head of the Russian forces' operational training department. Investigators say a device detonated under the general's car in a Moscow parking lot. ABC's Lama Hassan is following the latest from London. Lama, what is the latest? What can you tell us?
Yeah, hey, Stephanie, as you say, Fanil Sarvarov was a senior military figure in the Russian army, one of the head generals, and he was in charge of operational training for the armed forces. So he was a pretty big deal in the Russian army. So we do have more details to add about the explosion today. And according to Russian media reports, we understand that around 7 a.m. Moscow time.
What people don't understand is a general just got fucking exploded.
Where authorities say
a general, a Russian fucking general. The first thing came to my mind is this. Okay, we got peace talks. Whenever they talk about peace, something about to fucking happen. Now, last time it was about to be some peace shit going on. Zelensky blew up some bridges and some motherfucking pipelines and shit. And then what? And then Putin was like, there's no negotiating peace deals with fucking psychopaths. So all this peace deal talk is still like all bullshit to me. It's all bullshit to me. Because now once Trump stopped that 10-year deal of giving money and weapons to the Ukraine, and we got the other guy what the fuck that motherfucker name, Boris Johnson or some shit like that. Somebody's over there telling Zelensky, here's more weapons, no peace deals. So now we're talking about peace deals, man. No, it's all bullshit. Y'all just killed a fucking general. Now it's all speculation that Ukraine did it. I need to look more into this. I'm just finding this shit out this morning. So I need to look more into this and find out how connected was that general. And go back to the war map, and at the same time go back to the motherfucking spy shit in the KGB. I got to do a lot of fucking work and research on this motherfucking general being exploded on some mafia shit. Now, could it been some inside shit? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the inside job, but like at the same time, I gotta go like to the source, find out who the general is, what he's connected to, who he connected to, how many wars he fought, how many wars he's winning, the motherfucking battle positions of the motherfucking battlefield, his right hand people, his cabinet. I got to do all this shit. This is going to be a lot. And then find out the connection with Putin. Well, yeah. Or are they? Right. Or are they exploded? Right. Is this propaganda? You know what I'm saying? Is this propaganda? So we about to, we got to look into this.
Senior Russian general has been killed by a car bomb. Lieutenant General Fanil Sarvarov was the head of the Russian forces operational training department. Investigators say a device detonated under the general's car in a Moscow parking lot. ABC's Lama Hassan is following the latest from London.
It said MIT scientist was murked for exposing plasma tech he was working on 2 weeks ago. Talk about the general. They say like MIT scientist was murked. I heard about. I'm about to look into that. A lot of shit coming out of MIT. The motherfuckers making humanoid robots with motherfucking taking out brain functions. They're making motherfucking pay-per-click insect drone bots. And now I'm hearing scientists getting murked for exposing plasma tech. Now, all right. Depending on what plasma is, okay, I'm hearing plasma is the human life force, and the other part of plasma is an energy source. So which plasma? He was close to free energy. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, cool. The plasma being an energy source. Bet it up. I thought it was taking human plasma and shit. Thought it was taking the life force from people and shit. But I need to look into that. MIT scientists murked for exposing plasma tech. That's news. That's fucking news right there.
Lama, what is the latest? What can you tell us?
Yeah, hey, Stephanie, as you say, Fanil Sarvarov was a senior military figure in the Russian army, one of the head generals, and he was in charge of operational training for the armed forces. So he was a pretty big deal in the Russian army. So we do have...
All right, a key figure in the Russian army. All right.
More details to add about the explosion today. And according to Russian media reports, we understand that around 7 a.m. Moscow time, an explosive device was placed under his car. It detonated, and you can see the mangled wreckage of Sarvarov's car and just how ferocious the explosion was. We also understand that Sarvarov died in hospital as a result of his injuries, Stephanie.
And Lama, authorities are looking into whether the attack may have been organized by Ukraine. And Ukraine has not claimed responsibility for the attack, but was behind a similar bombing a year ago. So what are you looking out for?
You're absolutely right, Stephanie. There are numerous lines of inquiry, but one possible theory, as you say, Russian investigators, they're looking at whether or not this was carried out by Ukrainian intelligence services, because it's not the first time that car bombs have been used in an attack like this one to take out military officials and high-profile individuals. In fact, it's the third attack of its kind this year alone. We haven't heard from the Ukrainians. They haven't commented yet. And the question really is, what happens next? Will this affect or have an impact on the ongoing peace talks, because don't forget that it was just this weekend that Ukrainian and U.S. officials were holding discussions in Florida. There are, of course, separate talks with the Russians, and these talks are aimed at ending the war. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, he called them productive and constructive meetings, so it really depends on what happens next, given the attack today, Stephanie.
Exactly. Still so much unclear. Lama, thank you so much for that update.
Damn. But that MIT shit is intriguing. I want to check this out. 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 On some real shit.
Work on clean energy suddenly find themselves killed.
Okay, let's go.
Strange story. Nunu Liero, yeah, he was until yesterday MIT's.
Hold on, let me set this up.
Scientist. His plasma research led to incredible clean energy breakthroughs.
Oh shit, my shit is fucking up. My shit fucking up. Hold on, y'all. We're going to talk about this clean energy shit. This is news, y'all. Shouts out to Rum Solo. I want to find a good channel. Redacted is talking about it. I fucks with Redacted. Y'all fuck with Redacted. I think y'all fuck with Redacted.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
I was going to go to a news, but I like the commentary that the Redacted channel be giving. In 2022, MIT appointed him as the deputy director of its Plasma Science and Fusion Center. Lorerio had been the lab's director since May 2024. Wow, this is awesome. Shouts out to y'all, man. I have a great channel with people that be into this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I covered like news all around the world. I'm glad I deal with a lot of people that's from all over different walks of life. And we all still trying to find out the truth. We all, seeking truth together, you know what I'm saying? And exposing the enemies and saying, fuck the government and the parliament. But yeah, let's do this.
Why do so many scientists who discover or work on clean energy suddenly find themselves killed? Well, this is a strange story. Nunu Liero, yeah, he was until yesterday MIT's leading nuclear fusion scientist. His plasma research led to incredible clean energy breakthroughs, clean tech, no fossil fuels. He was murdered at his home on Monday. Here is the news report. Shot dead at 47 years old. Nunu Liero. Am I saying that right? The Portuguese?
Loureiro.
I know. I was practicing it all morning. Liero.
Loureiro.
Yeah, I lived in Portugal for 5 years, and you'd think I'd be able to nail it. Anyway, he's from Lisbon originally. One could argue, like Tesla before his ultimate untimely death, that Nunu's plasma physics research could have changed the world. You could argue that. Sources have confirmed to Redacted that he had made a few energy giants very nervous. It turns out that he's not the first MIT fusion scientist to suddenly be murdered in his home. In 1989, Eugene Malov exposed a cold fusion cover-up by the Department of Energy and MIT itself. There he is. He even wrote a book about it called Fire from Ice, searching for the truth behind the cold fusion furor. Before he was murdered, he talked about how threatening this research was to the powers that be.
What we really had was a threat to the scientific establishment. The threat of it even being implied as real and having monies, shall we say, being diverted from their favored programs, and that was a threat. It was real. Overwhelmingly compelling, as I said, in Fire from Ice. It was real. Now it's 100% certain.
If you live in a Michigan zip code and have 0 DUIs in the last 5
it's an ad, y'all. I hate these fucking ads.
Interesting. Overwhelmingly real. Meanwhile, so coincidence? What did Nunu know? Andrew Goff.
Hold on.
It was real. Now it's 100% certain.
Interesting. Overwhelmingly real. Meanwhile, so coincidence? What did Nunu know? Andrew Goff is a former History Channel host, researcher.
All right, you trying to send a beat? I guess send it to my email, and I will send it to Vanta. I guess you don't have the I guess you ain't making it to like a I guess you ain't make it to like a video. Yeah, yep, it's cool with me. Yep. Yeah, send it to my email and I send it to Vanta. Yep. I hope your Gmail working because they sending my mails to junk folders and shit. So y'all gotta, like really make sure that like everybody Gmail is right because like they bullshitting now. I think I covered some shit on there trying to look through our emails and shit. It's like, well, y'all gonna see a lot of y'all gonna see a lot of shit fucking with me. There's gonna be music and pictures and downloads. I'm still on the YouTube stream for another 6 days. Goddamn YouTube, I forgot about that shit. Hashtag YouTube ain't shit. But yeah, just send it to my email and I'll send it to Vanta. And we can see what we can work with. And I'm working on some more music today too. I'm working on some after this. Now, this was an impromptu video, but like I found it very intriguing that you said that MIT got murked for motherfucking plasma technology, and I think this shit should be added to the HHN. So shouts out to y'all. And plus, Vontae, you was up on it too. That's what's up.
Investigator. He's also the host of Conspiracy Hour on Unified TV, and he joins me now. Andrew, great to see you. Thank you for doing this.
It's great to be on the show. Thank you. So this is a very disturbing story, is it not?
It is. And when you think about the laundry list of individuals, I was speaking to a source today, said it's very, very sad because, look, there's a long list of individuals who've gotten very close to the sun, so to speak, where we might have free energy. And suddenly these people are murdered or they disappear or they're locked up and thrown in jail. What do you make of this?
Yeah, it's just the latest in a long line of similar incidents, right? So anybody who has a cure for a disease, it could be cancer, it could be almost anything. It could be the individuals who find out how to power automobiles with water, not gasoline or petrol. They're murdered, they're suicided, they go missing. It's as though the establishment has a iron grip on what is allowed to be used, such as free energy. I mean, Tesla was found dead in his apartment for no apparent reason. We're not taught about things like the ether. We're not taught about what Tesla discovered. We have to kind of go and research that.
Yeah, because that's the first thing I'm thinking about. It's like hearing these cases like this, people try to get free energy or people try to motherfucking cure people. They always end up dead, locked up, called crazy, or just live one of the most craziest, impoverished lives I've ever fucking heard. And then after these people pass away, they're being praised through books and media and movies and shit. I'm like, nigga, but y'all ain't give a fuck about these niggas. Y'all discredit their fucking names. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of, and it kind of made me think about future shit with myself when it comes to this revolution shit. I'm like, man, I've been preaching revolution forever. Motherfuckers been calling me crazy. Now, as soon as I die, everybody want to motherfucker be like, oh man, the Kane was the shit. Okay, dog, if I was the shit, then why y'all not doing this fucking revolution then? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, no, nigga, don't praise me like Tupac. I'm just finishing with a fuck that motherfucker left off after the first 2 albums. Or matter of fact, you don't gotta compare me to Tupac, it's all good. But I'll be Pac's prophecy. You say y'all kill him, I can want to see the next guy. He ain't gonna show no fucking remorse. I consider myself that guy. But I say this humbly, I'm just one of many. I'm not the only one that want this revolution to pop off. There's a lot of people that want this revolution to happen. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to just, try to connect shit to past figures and all right, cool. I understand your sentiment. Cool. I understand it. But man, I'm the fucking hurricane. I'm the god of windstorms and fucking fire. I've been here since the goddamn beginning. I'm here to destroy and cleanse. And it's time for a change. Like it's time to destroy this old ass world and create this new one with us like-minded individuals in it. It's time, for people to understand free energy, understand going back to nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but no, we got to deal with a data center. Fuck that. Speaking of data center, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Oh, you say you sent it? Okay, cool. South Korea are supposed to be very close to nuclear fusion. Woo-wee. Nuclear fusion, man. I've been hearing about that shit since the 90s. I think everybody already got it. I've been hearing about nuclear fusion, nanotech, and the doomsday device. I heard those three things since the 90s. You already know it with the Kadia form.
Her own.
Teach me.
So it's very disturbing that Nunu has been murdered. And the question is, what had he discovered? What was he about to announce? And when you think of the fact that he was responsible for MIT fusion and plasma division, that opens up the possibilities to not just free energy, but what's plasma? What is the energy that he's studying? It has to do with the sun. It has to do with the moon. It has to do with so many things that he could have been just about to reveal. And thus, there's...
What he was probably about to reveal was what we already fucking know. Get this free energy. He probably was going to say that everything is connected on a spiritual level, a scientific level, and on an energy, sound, and frequency level for us to have free energy. Probably. But like we all know, we all know this. Free energy will destroy the corporations. So take out the competition. Real shit. And another thing is, we don't want this world or its people to be healed or free. This is a farm. This is a prison. When you try to create the tools to break out of it, you're killed for it. Nah, man, this is some bullshit. It's time for a fucking revolution. Like, it's time for a fucking revolution, y'all. because some of these people are just living their lives doing what they fucking love. And you can get blocked by the powers that shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? You're limited in your own motherfucking mind, body, and spirit on all levels. Fuck this planet. Either blow this bitch up or eradicate the evil motherfuckers that run this bitch. It's either one way or the other with me. For real. It's like, why you want to blow it up? Because motherfuckers are too pussy to fucking fight. And if I gotta fucking fight alone, then I'm blowing everything the fuck up. Like, I tried to care. I tried to have sympathy, empathy, and compassion, but no, y'all motherfuckers still want to be slaves. Fuck that. Be a slave. I'm gonna go fight. But no one will remember your name either. Yeah, I know. No one will remember after everything blows up, but you would definitely remember my name when you see the shit happen on the fucking news every goddamn week. This place exploded, that place exploded, this fed got shot, that judge got popped, that military National Guard got hung. Nigga, it's about to be motherfucking hellfire and brimstone when I step off this fucking YouTube shit. Where everybody arguing, fussing, fighting, and debating over gender and identity politics or who the fuck they are and other solutions that overshadow the main solution that we need to fucking do. Nigga, and that's eradicate this fucking government, eradicate the evil elites above them, up below them, on the side of wherever the fuck they fucking hide at. I don't give a shit. These evil motherfuckers are killing you through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. I just put out some shit yesterday, and they're fucking telling you to your face they're about to poison the goddamn sky. So get the fuck out of here. Y'all want to die? Cool. Like I said, when they throw this next pandemic that they fucking planning, Go ahead and fall for it. I want you to. And all this, and the third eye atlas experiment was successful. They wanted to see how many people was gonna fall for it and how many people wasn't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of crazy, mysterious shit going on with seeing creatures and shit. They're getting ready for this Project Bluebeam, y'all. Salute to Sovereign. What up, though? Yep. Got suppressed by big oil companies. Yeah, you're right. It said, wasn't there a water-powered car in the 70s? I think it was. It should have been a water-powered car in the 70s. I think so. I remember they was trying to I remember when a Hummer H2 came out, they tried to come out with the Hummer H2O. I'm gonna never forget they tried to do this. It was a blue Hummer. It was called a Hummer H2O, and I think they tried to grab Arnold Schwarzenegger to try to motherfucker promote it though. But they tried to get a Hummer to run on water. I don't know what the fuck happened to that. I think I think I saw that shit around like 2004, 2005. One of them years. But shouts out to Sovereign. We're talking about the MIT scientist that got murked for his plasma energy. And then they're going back in time on how Tesla was found dead and a whole bunch of other people that be doing a whole bunch of creating cures or try to create free energy, and they end up fucked. You know? So this last guy, this MIT scientist just got motherfucking fucked up. How did a steam engine work? I don't know, but I know steam was about to be our cars. Stanley Steamer was about to be on it, but they was like, nigga, Stanley Steamer, we're gonna turn your ass into a fucking carpet company, bitch. You're gonna be a carpet cleaning service. We don't want no motherfucking clean air. We want this shit polluted. We could have been riding all good. No one talking about carbon emissions and no one talking about climate change. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they did this shit on purpose just to fuck up the atmosphere just so they could talk about the climate change. Oh, man. It's a rotational motion by a crank and connecting rod power machinery and train. Oh, my God. Yep. Thanks, Google. Walter, that was hilarious.
A good motive for silencing him.
If you live in a Michigan zip code and
God damn, I hate this fucking ass shit. If you live in a Michigan zip code, you should be able to kill the government. Can I do that?
You know, I've spoken to sources here on the show, members of the military, members of the U.S. military, whistleblowers, and others who've worked on the secret space program. My viewers know them well. We have a big interview that's coming out this week on that topic specifically. They've seen this plasma technology in action, at least specifically within the secret space program, within the confidential halls of the military, in a military capacity or otherwise. So a civilian, by all accounts, at MIT gets close to discovering or harnessing what we already know we have. And therein lies the conflict, no?
Absolutely. And it reminds me in a way of CERN, where the stated objective is XYZ, but really they're doing something completely different. I don't know if you can recall back in the day, maybe 15 years ago, when there was a reporter interviewing the director of CERN, and she was enthusiastically saying, you've spent billions on this facility, yet the world has people who are starving and homeless. Wouldn't this money have been better spent doing some good to society as opposed to smashing atoms? And the gentleman continues to defend what the purpose of CERN is all about, to find out how the universe began. And this goes back and forth, and she's agitating him to no end. And finally, he just blurts out, well, what price would you put on time travel? And she said, did you just say time travel?
What?
And so thus, that whole interview has been scrubbed. It's gone. And you have to wonder, was Nuno really about to come forward with something to do with free energy, or was it even more abstract than that?
Yeah. No, that's a great point.
Man, here's the fucking kicker. The elites already know how the universe operates. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. Some people probably think that the powers that shouldn't be don't know what's going on and they creating shit to fuck shit up worse. I think they already know what the fuck is going on. This is why people gotta die or disappear when they come up with their own way to have free energy or free healing. This is why I say, like, dog, if y'all come up with that shit, don't tell nobody. Go secluded somewhere and just live your fucking life and just like tell only a handful of people that's going to be in your little small society. And then once everything goes to shit, you can motherfucking rise above the ashes with your free energy and your free healing, you know, you're like from the shit that you did. Because it's just another step closer to breaking free from the prison. It's just like a person making tools to just like break out this fucking realm. For real shit, man, let's be honest, man. Who wants to be here on this fucking planet? Surrounded by murderers, liars, and thieves and motherfucking pedos that control your everyday fucking life. Taking away your freedom of speech, freedom of expression, mass surveillance, AI robots patrolling. The fuck out of here. Nigga, this is prison. And if don't nobody see it, cool. You don't see it. You don't see the bars. Good. But eventually, you will. Eventually, you will. Because someone's going to do something to your family or your friend or your fucking pet. And you're going to learn that day. Oh, yeah. This is prison or this is hell. Whichever you choose, it's not good. But we have our ways to build our own fucking tools to get the fuck up out this bitch. And I see these evil motherfuckers, they only respect a bullet in a fucking head. You gotta motherfucking combat this evil shit with another fucking force that's just as powerful. And if they really want it, then fuck it. Let's nuke this whole fucking country then. Because they're gonna have to do that in order to stop the revolution. You're gonna have to nuke this bitch from within. Because we're gonna burn this bitch to the fucking ground. And build this bitch back up with our own free energy and our free healing. That's gonna be the only way. That's gonna be the only way. Send these bitches packing. There's already motherfucking wealthy people leaving anyway. So, all right, cool. Let's run everybody else the fuck up off this fucking rock. Nigga, real shit, man. People are tired and they're checking out. And people are being arrested for living off grid. So what the fuck does that tell you? Nah, fuck that. I would not be a slave. I would not be an experiment. I would not be forced to live in this fucking prison any fucking longer. These bars will be broken. And I will use these bars to beat the shit out of a cop with it. So let's go. That's my
Maybe
rant.
you could educate our audience a little bit if you can. I don't know, if, from a scientific perspective.
Thanks, Vonta.
Maybe some of like this plasma study and why this is so
educational and entertaining.
Well, plasma and fusion has so many different ramifications. Nuclear energy. It has to do with, I mean, there are those who believe strongly that the moon is plasma, right? Mm-hmm. You know, the moon, you've never seen the dark side of the moon because it doesn't rotate. There are those who believe that the moon is plasma and shows a snapshot of the known and unknown continents on Earth. And it's not 248,000 miles away. The sun, which Nuno was studying, is not 93 million miles away. What if he was about to reveal that the sun and the moon are within the snow globe of our Earth that we know as the firmament? There's no telling what it was that he had discovered or was about to reveal. And if it was going to be a discovery about free energy, well, that's not new news. Those who have investigated what Tesla was really up to have known about harnessing of the ether to create free energy.
Like I said, motherfuckers already know. So it's like, let's just keep everybody else from not getting a hold of this tech. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody is real smart, we'll fucking hire they ass to work for us. So it's, you know, like, it's evil. It's evil. We live on a planet that suppresses us on all levels, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's fucked. But yet me saying kill these evil motherfuckers is a problem. But they're killing us every day. Nah, man.
And there's whole schools of thought today about how in recent times, architecture of a world that remains in front of us, we see every day as we walk and drive to work, harness this free energy. But that has been deconstructed so that, you know, things like electricity providers and energy providers can profit.
Right, absolutely. I mean, it's all about profit. And again, I don't know if you heard the top of this segment that I've heard from sources today who told me that he was getting too close to a couple of energy should I say, he was agitating some energy companies with his work. So I'm not surprised. And when you talk about Tesla and you think about the etheric energy,
of course, it wasn't that, man.
Here's a guy who literally found out how to harness just the energy in the atmosphere. And we spoke to yesterday to Dr. Wai-Ping Yu. I did a deep dive interview with him yesterday about electricity as an effect. He's like, you know, people don't understand that electricity is not like a thing that you pull from the atmosphere. It is literally an effect. When you rub magnets together, it creates electricity. When you're creating this friction, it can create electricity. So it's so, he's like, it's so archaic if you think about it. But imagine like the power of magnetism, the power of plasma, the power of electromagnetism for, you know, gravitic propulsion technology and all of these things that we know we have. We know these guys have this technology, but they're not letting us see it. So we have to still pay gas bills. We still have to fill up a gas tank, you know, stop at Costco and get.
And that shit right there is some bullshit. It's like, why would you not want this whole world to have free energy and like good air to breathe, clean water to fucking drink, like great organic food to eat? It's like, you know, just like thinking of the endless possibilities of how many perfect worlds that this could have been, with the knowledge of every culture and their tech or their natural resource being utilized to heal their country or heal the planet. Man, everybody coming together at, oh my fucking God. Everybody, different walks of life, different cultures, different, you know, just, but they all had that same intuitive intelligence of creating shit that's going to benefit nature and their people, and at the same time still have the energy to power the fucking planet. It's just like, oh my God. But yet it's being hidden away by our government so it could be used against us. Frequency weapons. It's grimy what they do to us. And yet me saying kill them is wrong. Fuck that. Kill every last evil son of a bitch that think they run this fucking planet. And yet I'm the more scariest bad guy because I want to blow the planet up. No, fuck that. Man, this is a mercy kill because motherfuckers are scared to fucking fight. And I see why the ruthless revolutionaries are so fucking ruthless in the movies, or the rebels are so ruthless in the movies, and you see the eyes of the motherfucking rebels, and you see how ruthless they are. Like, nigga, and you see why it's always kill them all, nigga, fuck these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, because they said fuck us. Let's keep y'all motherfucking brainwashed, distracted, addicted to drugs, addicted to fucking bullshit propaganda. Keep y'all not fucking thinking. And when y'all do think, we'll have some shit in your place to change and realter your fucking thinking. I'm on many fucking battlefronts with this revolution. People don't understand the work I'm putting in. This is why I can't wait to lead this shit. Because when I put in some real work, nigga, y'all gonna fucking see firsthand. Just watch the fucking news. Just watch the fucking news. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Gas for cheaper because it's a little bit cheaper there. We pay electricity bills. It's so infuriating.
This is the Season V8 engine.
This is the bullshit that I fucking hate.
6-scale V8 engine. The moment you
can't even build a fucking engine.
Well, again, anyone who's made a discovery like this, and many have made a discovery about free energy, he's not the first, he won't be the last, but they all sort of end up in the same dire circumstances. But those who have cures for cancer and other illnesses,
childhood's
nobody wants a cure. You know, what the world of big business wants, apparently, is us to continue to be unwell, because unwell equates to profitable.
Wow, I've been saying that forever. They don't want you motherfucking healed because they won't get paid, but everybody else can say this shit. This the shit that I fucking hate. But all these other motherfuckers saying the same talking fucking points that I've been saying for years. But, and it goes back to what I say, okay, y'all call me crazy or call me stupid or call me whatever the fuck y'all want to fucking call me for saying this shit, but let your favorite celebrity say it. Let your favorite podcaster say it. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. No, bitch, I've been saying this since 2009. Been a revolutionary since 14. 37 right now. So come on, man. This is a lifestyle, not a fucking trend. This is not for clicks and fucking views. This is putting this truth out there, man. Being a minister of information. But really getting people to really look at common fucking sense. Like really. Natural fucking remedies that can heal cancer, but yet y'all still go to the cancer center to get blasted with radiation. But yet you don't want to trust nature. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to use a placebo effect on yourself when it comes to nature, but you'll risk it in that motherfucking radiation shit. Like, okay. And plus that right there don't make no sense. You get rid of radiation with more radiation. And you get over the radiation. Now you got to get healed for the radiation that was used to heal you from the first piece of fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Take all these pills and supplements. Fuck out of here. And this is why everybody's a fucking addict now. Thank you, Big Pharma. Thank you, trauma. Thank you, stress. Thank you, way of living, for making it even worser. Thank you, government, man. Fuck all of them. Kill them all.
Need pharmaceuticals. And this is just another example of that. And it seems to be flying under the radar. It's not getting a lot of attention. Sure,
it's not getting a lot of attention because everybody is motherfucking stressed out, struggling, or fucking dead because of pharmaceuticals. Motherfuckers have been so brainwashed growing up. When they start coming out with these ads for pharmaceuticals and shit, and they use your celebrities to motherfucking promote the propaganda. Motherfuckers been brainwashed forever. Motherfuckers been brainwashed forever. Still giving people the illusion of hope and freedom and a bag. Because they still got game shows that come on. The same game shows that been coming on since my mama was a kid. Why is that? Family Feud, Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal. Why is these shows still out? Why is all these, you know, just thinking about it. You know, just like, let's keep them brainwashed. You know, just keep them fucking brainwashed. These give us some knowledge, but no, we're going to keep you dumb over here. And we're going to cause a whole bunch of division and confusion to keep everybody against each other, to not look at the real enemy, which is their fucking government or their fucking religion.
The news wires, but why he may have been murdered is not something you see in the mainstream media.
Well, and they still don't know who his killer is. The manhunt continues.
Yeah, the manhunt continues, but spoiler alert, it was the military or the CIA. I guarantee you it ain't gonna be just no random fucking guy. Nah, nigga, it was the military or the CIA. Or just maybe you got in over your head, some infidelity happened, and this is a crime of passion. That's very rare. But I highly doubt it. Anytime a creator is on some free energy shit on free healing the planet type shit, they end up dead. They either get shot the fuck up, some mysterious shit happen, or they blow up in a fucking plane. Something always crazy happens to these people. And some just disappear from the fucking radar. I need to know what happened to the guy that made the clean fuel out of trash over there, I think in Africa or some shit. So I made some clean fuel out of fucking trash. So I hope he's all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hope he's all right. But it's a wrap.
Find this individual. The manhunt continues to try to find the killer in the Brown University shootings as well. So I guess we'll have to wait and see who they find. I'm sure some sort of patsy will be put forth
right.
if they ever do find anybody for news.
Electromagnetic radiation.
It's really tragic and sad. One other story I wanted to get your take on, though, is about this story out of Greece. I found this fascinating as we've been looking, of course, at the history of the pyramids and all the recent discoveries over the past year beneath the pyramids, these large chambers and so forth. Well, comes this story out of Greece, this unbelievable find, an intact construction of a wall that is now 17,000 years older than the pyramids. Like, if you wrap your head around how long it takes to just pass a year, to think 17,000 years older than the pyramids, with in many ways like advanced technology.
Sorry to get your blood pressure up, but it's needed.
could actually heat to provide heat, which is crazy to me. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about this. I just found this discovery to be fascinating.
Well, it is fascinating, and it's a part of Greece, central Greece, just a little bit to the north central. And it's famous, this cave is, the Theopetra Cave, for all sorts of discoveries, ancient Stone Age tools, things that nobody really wants to talk about, such as footprints of a child that conventional archaeology is dated to 135,000 years old.
Information is
power. But that's
power.
too old for people to want to talk about or consider, because it just wreaks havoc on what conventional archaeology has created. And here we have this limestone wall created to keep the inhabitants warm from the wintry conditions.
Information is power.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Okay, they're not talking no more about the guy. Now they're talking about some shit that happened in Greece. They stumbled across some archaeology and shit. But to me personally,
and it dates to 17,000 years older than the Great Pyramid or Stonehenge.
17,000 years older than the Great Pyramid. It's like, to me personally, I found archaeology a form of fucking grave robbing. Now, yes, it's good, like that they discovered some shit, but like, to me personally, it's like, man, y'all spending all that money on this bullshit. We got poor, starving people out here in the world, and yet y'all want to keep on looking for buried fucking treasure. Y'all motherfuckers already the richest motherfuckers on the goddamn planet. What the fuck do y'all keep on need to be digging for? You know what? Y'all want something to jump out of a sarcophagus and snatch your ass up and probably possess your ass, come back on the surface and kill the whole goddamn world. Good luck with that. I hope y'all stumble across something that destroys everything. I hope y'all motherfucking trip over a rock and a whole shit cave in. You stupid, ignorant fucks. All this fucking money, time, resources should be going to helping people. But yet, I want to keep grave robbing. This shit gets on my fucking nerves. On some real shit. Archaeology and shit like that. I still don't think them dinosaur bones are real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like I know for a fact, y'all love going to motherfucking digging up shit in Egypt. Y'all digging up shit in all these other motherfucking places. The fuck y'all need them for? Fuck it, let's play the game Assassin's Creed. Because some of these items are very fucking powerful. Or hold power to wield against other people. Fuck these motherfuckers. I don't know what's going on or like what they looking for, but according to Assassin's Creed, these motherfuckers are looking for ancient shit with power in it so they can control and manipulate the goddamn world. That's the name of the game. Okay, thanks for that news, y'all. Thanks for that news, Solo. Need to look more into these people keep on coming up dead. Nuno Lorerio, that was the name. Shot dead. God damn. You ain't gonna get this free energy out here. You know what we always do to people that try to make free energy? We kill them. And we take their patents and we put it in a lab and say unclassified. And so someone else do the same dumbass shit. I'm like, man, now fuck the government. Kill them all. You give me a system overload here, okay? Oh, shit. You already know, Martha. All right, let me get back to... Got
the Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
We got another video. Where is that? Here it go. Elon Musk.
Story that we brought you initially from a state representative out of Tennessee about Elon Musk and his, well, AI data plants.
The data plants.
That they were, according to him, engaged in emitting toxic fumes. That story has now gone to another level, and we have the update. Put him up full mask. Looks like the state rep was telling the truth. One resident of South Memphis, Tennessee, says she cannot open windows to her home any longer because of rotten smells from living near Elon Musk's giant data center.
System overload.
Some Memphis residents say they're already grappling for clean air after Elon Musk AI company began pumping out plumes of pollution to power its huge data center. Quote, it's God-given air. And man shouldn't take it away from us, end quote. Easter Knox, a 76-year-old woman who lives in Boxtown, just 3 miles from the XAI data center, told Time earlier this year, quote, I don't care how much money you got. If you recall, when we discussed this initially, according to Elon Musk's company, they were within their regulatory safety standards. However, evidence was produced, and we provided it during that program, that clearly showed that he had more heat activations, meaning more of his cylinders are running, than were allowed by law. You can have a heat signature picture by way of an aerial photo, and that's the evidence that was presented. The woman who was diagnosed with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, this was back in 2024, and has lost 3 loved ones to cancer, began to smell gas in the air last year and could no longer open her windows because of the rotten cabbage odor. Boxtown has a majority black population. We talked about that during the program. With a median household income of $36,000. Time and Political previously reported for generations, residents have battled pollution-related health issues. Now, in our first coverage of this, I posed the question to the guest, to our lawmaker, who was clearly on the right side of this issue. But there are other politicians, black politicians, ironically, who are on the wrong side of this issue. And I posed the question, are they taking money from Elon Musk? Have they been bribed? Have they been bought off? Because it doesn't make sense for them to provide coverage for this individual, knowing good and damn well he did not park his data plant in a black community because he wanted to just help black folk in the community. Not at all. There's more. The area includes 17 industrial facilities, and the air quality was deemed unhealthy due to smog even before the construction of the billionaire supercomputer, according to Politico. The emergence of the data facility has only exacerbated the residents' predicament. Quote, imagine the outcry if these facilities had been placed next to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. No one would allow it, end quote. Austin Diego, an academic primary care physician in South Memphis, told Time, quote, instead, they were placed in the backyard of a historically Black underserved community, reinforcing a long legacy of environmental racism in Memphis and our country. That is correct. Musk and XAI did not immediately respond to people's requests for comment on.
I stayed in the Brewster Projects. There was like a garbage trash factory, maybe like a mile or two up. And that bitch used to have the whole fucking atmosphere smelling like trash. Acid rain, birds falling out the sky. They just now tore down that factory last year. I've been to Brewster Projects all my life. They have been environmentally poisoning us every day of our life. I'm talking about there were some moments we couldn't even open up our window. And I wonder if anybody complained. But if anybody did complain, the complaints were ignored. I'm like, oh my God, that factory is a bitch. I'm talking about like real shit. It was a big ass smokestack, just spewing out fucking trash and smoke. Right, not a funny way, Dr. Evil way. That even sounds evil, the billionaire supercomputer, right? Why do I see you doing that?
Their website, the company describes their supercomputer, dubbed Colossus, as the world's biggest. The AI training system, with a staggering output of 200K graphics processing unit, helps power the company's chatbot, Grok, according to the website. In order to power the massive machine, the company has used gas turbines, according to the report. And there lies the issue in the turbines. The turbines were meant to be a temporary solution as proper infrastructure was built to support Colossus. But residents say they fear the dangerous precedent.
Imagine being able to...
Such moves are setting for other AI data centers. The Memphis Commercial Appeal reported these turbines emitting this emission. You have the guy who's the head of Tesla not utilizing the kind of technology that he champions for his vehicle. Not too long ago, we had Tennessee Representative Justin Pearson on the bullpen to talk about this very issue. His reminder. So tell the audience, man, what's happening in the area?
Yeah, I mean, we are facing one of the most significant environmentally racist and environmentally unjust projects that are happening in the United States of America, led by the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, and his company XAI. And just today, we got information that he's actually using this chatbot, Grok, in his position and in his role with Dodge, using our private personal information in a supercomputer that's being powered here and polluting the air and the lungs of the people in our community to perpetuate his very harmful agenda. And so a year ago in June, he built this company, XAI, and brought it to Memphis with elected leaders signing NDAs. No one knew about the project except those people who had signed those NDAs. And then we learned that he's going to power it, not with clean energy, not with solar, not with wind or anything like that, but with gas turbines, of all things. And we get told it's only going to be 15 and they're going to use them temporarily, and they're able to do that because of some code within the Clean Air Act that allows them to. Our attorneys looked at that and told them that's illegal, and the Shelby County Health Department needs to step in. The Shelby County Health Department refused to. The mayor, Paul Young, actually started to tout the exact same talking points of the chamber in XAI. And another mayor has been silent for this entire time until yesterday, where he said that he had no reason, that's Lee Harris, no reasons to be concerned, despite the fact that thousands upon thousands of people are saying our loved ones are dying from cancer, despite the fact that the research says that if this facility is producing the level of pollution that it says it is based on the technology that they do have and the gas turbines, it's more nitrogen oxides than the Memphis International Airport. It's 17.2 tons of formaldehyde outside, right? That is being pumped into the air. And we already face so many problems in our community due to the toxic release inventory facilities that surround us, from Nucor Steel to Valero Ore Refinery to the Tennessee Valley Authority. So they're perpetuating a harm, and we're standing up and fighting against it.
You have to understand that in agronomy, when there's an atmospheric pollution, typically speaking, the amount of pollution that's in the atmosphere can be noted at levels that are lethal or absolutely unhealthy if you now can actually smell with the human senses the pollution that's being emitted. When Representative Pearson was on the program, the problem was already known, but it was not this bad. Gone unchecked, it has now become an actual nuisance and likely a true health dynamic for the residents of that local community. All right, dear brother, thoughts here.
I mean, I have absolutely no love for data centers. I've been doing quite a bit of research into them for some of my dissertation work, and they're basically just giant boxes of wires built on a house of lies, essentially. I mean, these companies will promise people that they're going to bring in jobs. Those jobs are temporary because these data centers don't actually require people to be inside them. And so the only people who actually end up still having jobs by the time the construction is completed are usually part-time janitorial maintenance work. They aren't unionized. They have no protections. It doesn't give them any form of job security. Then these buildings just suck up so much water and energy that residents' utility bills will go up. That's in addition to the pollution that these things are just constantly pumping out for people. I think that these things are atrocious. There's also something, I mean, this is a less maybe important part compared to the others, but they're just ugly. And there's something very, I think, metaphorically dark about these huge, disgusting buildings popping up all over America's rural land. What would be, pristine, now just has these monstrosities being placed on top of it. And they're lying to the communities the entire time. And so I hope whatever these people get exactly what they want, because these things are terrible and they're also propping up a significant amount of our economy right now. And I don't think that's going to be good in the long run.
It ain't.
Yeah, definitely not. And to the producers, let's get Representative Pearson back on the program to give us an update to the saga and see how we can support them in their advocacy. All right, bring up this as it develops.
Now, on to the last video. For those who have watched the show Black Mirror, and I know some of y'all probably seen the show, and some of y'all probably talked about it. Shouts out to Low Key. I think like he covers some Black Mirror episodes. And most people think this shit is just a fucking show. Well, we're about to compare. You might as well say this is Matrix versus reality. Damn, I need to get back to my Matrix versus reality. But Black Mirror will probably be the shit to talk about if I do go back to Matrix versus reality. And I might probably use this clip or probably use something else. But just some key episodes being broke down and comparing it to what's going on right now. Let's get it. Shouts out to everybody.
This is my social credit score. This is my grief subscription service. And this is currently being tested with a sniper rifle on its back. Black Mirror didn't predict the future. Silicon Valley just copy-pasted the homework. And you're living in the episode right now. Here's the pattern. Black Mirror shows you a technology. You feel uncomfortable. You say, thank God that's fiction. And then, 2 years later, it's in the App Store. The show isn't science fiction. It's a user manual that we keep ignoring. So let's stop ignoring it. Let's talk about the 4 technologies that went from nightmare TV to normalized in less than a decade, and why you should be way more worried than you are. In White Christmas episode, John Hamm tortures a digital copy of a woman's consciousness for thousands of years, in subjective time, just to make her control a smart home. It's one of the most disturbing episodes in the series because the cookie is you. It thinks it's you. It feels pain like you. But legally, it's property. Okay, cool dystopia, right? Except, meet Delphi.ai. Tagline, clone yourself with AI. You upload your emails, your voice, your texts. It creates a digital twin that can take meetings for you. Or Character.ai, where millions of people are already talking to AI versions of celebrities, fictional characters, and themselves. Here's the question the show asks that nobody wants to answer. If I make a perfect copy of your mind, and that copy suffers, is that murder? And here's the question I'm asking. When you signed up for that free AI tool and gave it access to your Gmail, who owns your cookie now? You better subscribe before I hurt this mug. Nosedive. Bryce Dallas Howard plays a woman in a world where everyone rates each other. Your score determines where you live, what you can buy, who will talk to you. Her life falls apart when her rating drops. Everyone points at this episode and says, "Thank God I don't live in China with their social credit system." You're so cute when you think you're free. You don't have one score, you have 20, and you can't see most of them. Your credit score decides if you get housing. It's a measure of how obedient you are to debt collectors. Algorithmic hiring tools scan your resume and reject you before a human sees your name, if you don't have the right keywords. Insurance companies buy data on your grocery purchases to predict your health and adjust your rates. The protagonist in Nosedive goes insane trying to optimize herself for the algorithm. She becomes fake, performative, desperate. Now look at your feed. Are you posting what you think? Or are you posting what you know gets engagement? We're all PR managers for our own souls now. Nosedive isn't the future. It's your last 6 months of LinkedIn activity. In the Be Right Back episode, a woman loses her husband, signs up for a service that scrapes his social media and makes a chatbot that talks like him. Later, she upgrades to a synthetic body. The episode ends...
Oh shit. What the hell? My shit just cut off on me. Gotta go back to it. Don't know what the fuck happened. Gotta go back to the middle.
And adjust your rates. The protagonist in Nosedive goes insane trying to optimize herself for the algorithm. She becomes fake, performative, desperate. Now look at your feed. Are you posting what you think? Or are you posting what you know gets engagement? We're all PR managers for our own souls now. Nosedive isn't the future. It's your last 6 months of LinkedIn activity. In the Be Right Back episode, a woman loses her husband, signs up for a service that scrapes his social media and makes a chatbot that talks like him. Later, she upgrades to a synthetic body. The episode ends with her keeping the robot locked in the attic, unable to let go, but also unable to pretend it's real. When that aired in 2013, people cried. In 2023, people paid $30 a month for the same thing. Yep. Project December let a journalist recreate his dead fiancé with GPT-3. Replica sells you a romantic AI companion. Some users have reported grief when the app updates and their partner changes personality. Hereafter AI, literally marketed as the app that lets you talk to loved ones after they're gone. In voice cloning, 11 Labs can recreate your mom's voice from a 10-second recording. Which sounds beautiful until you realize grief is the ultimate retention metric. You will never cancel the subscription to your dead child's voice. The algorithm knows that. The market doesn't want you to heal. The market wants you addicted to the ghost. Everything so far has been psychological, manipulation, exploitation. But Black Mirror has one more category. The episodes where the software becomes a weapon. In Metalhead episode, humans hunted by autonomous robot dogs. When people see Boston Dynamics robots doing backflips, they think it's cute. This is the Ghost Robotics Vision 60. Same chassis, different purpose. It's currently being tested by the US military with long-range rifles on its back. The warning of Metalhead isn't that robots are evil, it's that they're efficient. And efficiency has no morality. So what connects all of this? The grief bot, the social score, the killer dog. It's the removal of the human. We're outsourcing our hardest experiences to machines because humans are messy. We're slow, biased, emotional. We make mistakes. We want the perfection of the algorithm. When you remove human error, you don't get utopia. You get a clean, efficient, high-resolution hell. The technology I just showed you isn't coming in 10 years. It's live. It's in the app you just closed to watch this. It's in the terms of service you didn't read. It's in your pocket. Don't be the character in the first 10 minutes of the episode who thinks everything is fine. If you enjoyed this comparison,
yeah, those robots, yeah, the social credit score, the motherfucking turning yourself into an AI chatbot, it's here. It's here. Just because you don't see the flying cars yet doesn't mean that the plot of the show is not happening. Real fucking shit. Real fucking shit. Shouts out to everybody. Hope everybody having a cool day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And you already know in China with the motherfucking social credit score and plus the AI chat shit, they talking about the AI is more efficient and more smart. Like, no, the AI is fucking up. It's deleting a lot of people's channels for the past fucking 6 months. We survived the purge, y'all. If y'all still here, y'all survived the purging. We have survived, you know. And when it comes to the motherfucking, look up these cats, Hanson Robotics, Boston Dynamics, those other corporations that's up against Tesla, you know what I'm saying? And everybody is making AI. What are they trying to do? Because I already told you what the name of the game was. Population control. And if we ain't gonna comply, guess what? We're gonna be replaced. So we need a revolution in all areas. We better start learning how to make homemade EMPs. Because we know how to shut these bots down. EMP. Or a dog-ass hacker. They're gonna turn a fucking everyday citizen to a motherfucking pirate or a hacker in order to motherfucking keep their privacy and survive in a crazy tyrannical world. Shit gonna be crazy. But shouts out to everybody. And I'm gonna end y'all with this message, and then we're gonna play one more song and we're gonna get up out of here. You know how we do it on the HHN. This is for y'all, everybody. No matter what y'all going through, you know what I'm saying? Keep y'all head up.
Tell you something. I'm proud of you. Proud of you for not giving up, even when it feels like the whole world's against you. Proud of you for getting out of bed when your mind tells you there's no point. Proud of you for holding it together when you feel like falling apart. I'm proud of you for carrying all that weight no one else can see, or pushing forward when you're tired, lonely, and scared, or staying here when it would have been easier to leave. I know it's hard. I know some days feel like they'll never end, and the nights feel even darker, but you've made it this far, and I'm proud of you. Your story's not over. There's still so much waiting for you, things you can't even imagine right now, and the best chapters are still ahead. So again, just in case you haven't heard this in a while, I'm proud of you.
Shouts out to everybody, HHN Special Report. We're going to end it with this song. We're going to get up out of here. Salute Marvay. What up, dude?
Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking on this fucking lean, smoking on the green, looking clean, riding through the scene, feeling like a king. Pop a bean with a bad bitch, I can get between, make the spleen, bosses on my dick, like a trampoline, hit the scene, sell it to the fiends, gotta make the green. I'm a hustler, and I got some $1 billion dreams. It's a scene with the Cali chick, chillin' on the beach, cracker cheeks, every fucking week. That's my cup of tea. I'm a G till I D-I-E. Show you I'm a beast, haters weak, you will cease to be. If you fuck with me, got the keys, going overseas. Feed up with my queen, she's a pocket goddess. Yeah, you fucking know what I mean. Pack the seals all up in the throat. While I'm smoking weed, I believe I'm the only one that you gonna need.
Yeah, I gotta check it when I leave the live.
Baby, come and roll with me. We feeling good, see me bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good, see me bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good, see me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good, see me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. What's the flow? Fuck it though. Used to give a fuck before, I don't give a fuck no more. Time for me to smoke some more. Walking with the baddest hoe. You know how to fucking go. Stunting on them fucking hoes. Baby girl, I love control. Now we getting on the boat. Everybody on the floor. Drinking liquor, smoking dope. Girls twerking on the floor. Rolling up another one. Lean in my double cup. Club banging number one. Roll up another blunt. We feeling good. See me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. See me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good.
Shouts out to everybody. All right, I'm gonna check with Live and Learn something. Then I'm gonna shoot that Devonta, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna play some Far Cry real quick and vibe on out. And I got this HHN out the way. Play some Far Cry. Then who knows? I might do early later on. But shouts out to everybody. Live and Learn, Jordan. Much love, Vonta. Marvay in the building. Rum Solo. Thanks for the news. You know what I'm saying? We have some extra shit to cover. So we try to get close to the 2-hour mark. You know what I'm saying? We all good. And catch y'all in a minute. And you already know what it is. I mean, to catch y'all in a minute, I gotta go check this email real quick. And then I'm gonna come back and do the Far Cry thing. So and then I'm gonna see who's online, get my shout out to everybody, say what up, and catch y'all in a minute. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tech down on the waistline. Look at the hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. After the cool. Wait. What the fuck? Oh no, never mind. I thought somebody was knocking. I'm after the gold, and after that the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane KG, Baxter got some. Bye. Trigger bang bang. Shouts out to everybody. I thought somebody was knocking. Must have been the wind blowing and shit. But shout out to everybody. HHN Special Report. If I come across some news, I might drop something later. I think I want to do some like in-depth analysis on certain games I used to play back in the day. You know, like something telling me to make what made games meaningful growing up type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to, do something different. It's just like basically probably like a gaming summary or a gaming analysis. Like people already done it, but it haven't been done in a hood way before. And plus, like most motherfuckers in the hood wasn't playing the shit that I was playing anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you played all the favorite classics, but like, on my personal time, like I used to play just straight up role-playing games like Final Fantasy and shit. You know what I'm saying? You like the games that make you think, games that make you read and shit. But we all played the classics, the GoldenEye, the Smash Brothers and shit, the Mario Parties, the Mario Karts, the Halos, you know what I'm saying, the Tekkens, the Dead or Alive. We played all that. But I'm talking about like when I really want to kick back and just like play a game. It be most games motherfuckers they've even heard of before. They're like, "Whoa, shit, this shit is wild." Yeah, I know, right? But open the panel when I do it. Bet it up. Yeah. I'm gonna make the video first. It might be maybe like a short video, but like when I go in depth and start talking about it, we'll definitely I definitely open up the StreamYard link. And as a matter of fact, today is the what? Today is the 22nd. I should be getting my StreamYard minutes back. It is the 22nd, unless it's the 23rd. I'm not really sure. When I promote channels, $25 at the channel over the channel check, $5. Promote. How would I be able to do that? Promote me for $25. Wait a minute. Do people give me the money? I really just want to, just charge for the feature shit. $40, $100 features. 40 at the lowest. Hit my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of features with everybody. Now it's time to start selling it. All the day ones is cool. Y'all cool. Y'all the day ones. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man. I need to get paid. But shout out to everybody hit the Cash App when it comes to the news, comes to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like much love. Crystal is cool all day. You know what I'm saying? Like she hit my Cash App more than everybody. I think Archangel just hit me up yesterday. Shout out to Archangel for hitting my Cash App. I forgot to say thank you, bro. Good looking, Archangel. I think Live and Learn, you sent me a Cash App once. Yep. I think Bearded once. My Ocean Dweller a couple times. And that was it. But it's all broken off into months and years, though. It's not close in proximity to each other. It's here and there. But shout out to everybody that hit my Cash App, though. Because when y'all did hit it, I needed it. So well, catch y'all in a minute. About to check this email real quick. And get ready to come back and go live on this Far Cry. I hope the shit look good. Yep. I'm broke. Yo, Jordan, it's understandable, bro. You working, you got bills. You know what I'm saying? Got the tickets. And fuck all that shit. You be buying all the wine up. You be buying that wine up. Yo, but it's all good. Whenever y'all can. And like on some real shit. Like, I wish I could hit the motherfucking Cash App for people. I'd be like, God damn, I'm broke. This is some great ass fucking content. I want to just leave something, but I don't got shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, dog, I know how that is. And plus, I'm in Detroit. I'm one of the poorest cities in the country. After we done paying all the bills, you got that little money left. Like, might as well buy me some weed. Try to stretch this shit for a week until a nigga get paid. But at the end of the day, man, I could just get back on selling dope. You know what I'm saying? I'll blow up fast. But at the same time, I don't like looking over my shoulder. I don't like looking over my shoulder when it comes to that shit. And two, ain't about having all the custos. I want the motherfuckers that's loyal. You feel me? And it's going to be hard to find that loyal one. So, I don't want to go through all the picking to find out which one loyal or not. Because I can have the fattest motherfucking bags in the goddamn hood and they'll still go to the motherfucking whatever guy. So I don't need somebody to be like, yo, dog, I'm always come to you. As soon as I get paid, I'm going to hit you up. Bet. Loyal. And you're a worker. That's what I'm looking for. Motherfuckers trying to get all the custos, everybody and their mom. I'm like, shit, though, y'all can have all that. Because that's more traffic at your door. All I got to do is wait till a person's payday so I can have a heyday. But anyway, shouts out to everybody. I'm going to catch y'all in a quick second. Keep your notifications on. We're going to come back and shoot some shit. Let me go check this email.